God says, your dad in heaven has an urgent message for you about the secret wealth he saved for you. Open this message immediately before it's too late. He whispers to your spirit right now, begging with you not to scroll past this, not to let this urgent video slip through your fingers like grains of sand, because what he's about to reveal was kept for you, preserved through every storm, every dark night, and every silent prayer you thought went unheard. This is not just another word. This is a divine call, a cry from heaven's gates, begging you to open your heart before the window closes and the chance is lost. This message is sacred. This moment is not by chance. It is divine appointment. Heaven has been holding back the floodgates, waiting for your heart to say yes, waiting for your faith to say, I still believe, waiting for you to look up and remember who you belong to. You are not lost in the crowd. You are not forsaken. You are not too late. There is a treasure with your name on it. There is favor that has been waiting for you to step into alignment. There is a release, a pouring out, a shift in your life that is ready to begin because your Heavenly Father has declared it so. Take a moment and like this video if you feel this was meant for you in this very hour. God says, my child, I have watched you walk through the fire and I never let the flame consume you. I have seen your strength when the world tried to break you, and I held you together with the threads of my promises. I have whispered over you while you slept, you are mine. You are chosen. You are destined for more. This wealth I speak of is not only the miracles that are coming, not just the breakthrough you've been praying for, but the deep unshakable truth that I have made you an heir to the kingdom. All of heaven stands behind your purpose. You have been walking heavy, carrying weights you were never meant to bear. You've been fighting battles that I already won. You've been trying to find your way when I already paved the road. The wealth I saved for you includes rest for your soul, healing for your heart, and answers to prayers you forgot you even prayed. I didn't forget. I didn't overlook. I stored them in jars of glory. I tucked them away in the folds of eternity. And now, in this very hour, I am unlocking them for you. There are doors opening that no man can shut. There are blessings being delivered that no voice can cancel. There is favor raining down that no force can resist. And you, my child, are the one I picked for this moment. Not because you were perfect. Not because you always had faith. But because you are mine, and I keep my word over those I call my own. I have kept you this far not to leave you now, but to raise you into what I always intended for you to become. You are standing in the middle of a turning point. The pain you felt was not a punishment. The delay was not a denial. It was all preparation for this unveiling. The secret wealth is more than anything this world could ever offer. It is the overwhelming fullness of me in your life. It is the knowing that you will never again walk alone. It is the truth that I go before you, I stand beside you, I live within you, and I have already made a way where there seemed to be none. You are covered, you are protected, you are surrounded by a love that does not run dry. Even when you doubted, I remained faithful. Even when you felt unworthy, I saw a masterpiece. Even when you gave up on yourself, I never let go of you. This is your moment to reclaim what has always been yours. This is your moment to rise again in the strength of your identity, to step boldly into what I've placed before you. You are not here by accident. You are here because heaven has spoken your name into the atmosphere and the wind of my spirit is moving on your behalf. Comment 11:11 if you feel the wind of God blowing through your life right now. Let your heart hear me clearly. Let your soul receive this as truth. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said you are blessed, then blessings are chasing you. If I said you are healed, then healing is on its way. If I said you are chosen, then no rejection can define you. If I said I saved a treasure for you, then heaven will open to make sure you receive it. All I ask is that you trust me now. Even if everything around you looks like chaos, even if your eyes cannot see the promise yet, know that I am moving in the unseen. Right now, 55 countries are quietly using a 9-word money ritual. A recently leaked research file revealed that this pattern activates powerful brain pathways tied to wealth and prosperity. People are repeating it once a day and seeing money flow into their lives like never before. This discovery might not stay online much longer. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the phrase before it disappears forever. You will testify. You will see with your own eyes what I can do. You will stand in places you only dreamed of. You will experience provision you never thought possible. You will be restored in ways no one can explain. Because what I saved for you, what I stored for you, is not limited by time, by man, or by circumstance. It is eternal, it is divine, and it is being released now. My child, keep your heart open. Keep your eyes lifted. Keep your spirit expectant. For I, the Lord your God, have not forgotten you. I have crowned you with purpose. I have anointed you with favor. And I will bring you into the fullness of what I prepared, not a moment too late, but exactly on time. Your Father in heaven is speaking. And He is saying, receive it. Receive it now. Receive it fully. Because this is not just a message. This is the unlocking of a holy promise. This is the beginning of the abundance you were always meant to live in. This is the turning of the tide. This is the sound of heaven's yes. This is the fulfillment of what you almost gave up on. And it is yours. Comment 222 if you trust what your spirit is sensing right now. This secret wealth I speak of is not defined by silver or gold, by what man counts valuable or what fades with time. What I have set apart for you is eternal, it cannot decay, it cannot be stolen, it cannot be touched by any hand but mine. It is the peace that surpasses all understanding, it is the wisdom that comes only from my spirit, it is joy that no storm can drown out, and it is purpose that no failure can erase. I have saved it for you because you are my beloved child, and I have not brought you this far to leave you empty. I am the God who finishes what I begin, and what I began in you will be fulfilled. You may have walked through seasons that left you broken, seasons where the light seemed too far away to reach, where the silence was louder than your prayers, and the waiting felt endless. But even in those moments, I was storing things in your favor. I was building blessings behind the veil. I was moving pieces into place, setting up alignments that you could not see. I was gathering miracles, shaping breakthroughs, sealing covenant promises that were never at risk of being denied. What you called silence was me working in the unseen, protecting what I planned to give you when the time was right. And now, the time is right. You are not reading this by coincidence. You are not hearing my voice in this hour by mistake. This message has traveled through realms to get to you. This is your moment of unlocking. I have called you by name, I have preserved your place, and I am declaring over your life now that what has been hidden will come into the light, and what has been delayed will be delivered. What was lost will be found, and what was stolen will be returned in greater measure than you ever imagined. You have thought at times that you missed it, that it was too late, that maybe you weren't good enough to carry what I had planned. But hear me, my child, I never gave your destiny to anyone else. I never handed your inheritance to another. I never wrote you out of the story. I never changed my mind about you. What I purposed is still yours, because I am the God who keeps his covenant even when man falls short. I am the one who stays when others leave. I am the Father who does not abandon. I have saved the best for now, not because you earned it, but because I love you. You are stepping into days that will shock you with my kindness, moments that will break every lie the enemy whispered to your heart, and encounters with my Spirit that will change how you see everything. You are about to understand why you had to wait, why you had to fight, why you had to endure what others never saw. Because in all of it, I was preparing you to carry something too holy to be handed to a heart not ready. And now, you are ready. You will feel the shift in your atmosphere. You will sense the turning of tides around you. What once stood in your way will part like the sea before Moses. What once mocked your prayers will bow before my power. What once looked impossible will happen so suddenly, it will bring you to your knees in awe. I will not do it halfway. I will not leave anything out. I will show you the fullness of what I planned. Comment 555 if you believe that this shift has already begun for you. The wealth of heaven is not always measured the way the world counts riches, but I promise you, what I am releasing now will overflow into every area of your life. You will see it in your relationships, in your peace of mind, in your provision, in your health, in your restoration, and in your calling. Doors you never knocked on will open. People you never expected will show up to bless you. Situations you thought were over will come back around with victory written all over them. This is not hype, this is not empty hope. This is me, your Father in heaven, fulfilling my word because I always do. You are not stepping into this alone. I am surrounding you with angels. I am covering you with fire. I am holding you close even when you don't feel it. I am the voice that calms the storm, the hand that lifts you out of the water, the breath that gives life to dead things. There is no place you will go where I will not be with you. I have sealed this promise with my own Spirit, and nothing on earth or under it can undo what I have spoken over your life. The FBI tried to keep this hidden, but now it's out. A 9-word sentence has been discovered that instantly activates a part of your brain linked to effortless wealth. Thousands of people are using it once a day and watching financial blessings pour in. They're calling it a miracle, and for many, it truly is. But this secret might be taken down again without warning. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone. So lift your head, beloved. Wipe your tears. Take a deep breath and receive the truth. You are not disqualified. You are not late. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not overlooked. You are not behind. You are mine. And because you are mine, all that I have is yours. All that I've prepared is ready. All that I promised will come to pass. And all that you need is already on the way. You were never walking alone through the pain. Even when it felt like everyone else had a support system, when it felt like no one truly saw your struggle, I did. I counted every moment. I measured your strength. I stood in the fire with you, not watching from afar, but holding your soul together when it felt like it was falling apart. You do not realize yet how much you were carried, how many times you would have broken if I didn't step in. That's what love does, it steps in. It shields. It fights. And I, your God, have never stopped fighting for you. The wealth I've saved for you is not only in heaven, it's not only in what's coming later, it's in what I'm doing right now. I have stored up clarity for your confusion. I have prepared healing for your heartbreak. I have kept joy for the mornings you wake up too tired to believe again. I have saved strength for the moments when your hands tremble and your spirit is exhausted. This is not just about money. This is not just about material blessings. This is about the divine restoration of everything the enemy tried to steal from you. You will recover what was lost. You will rise from where you were dropped. You will regain your voice, your peace, your stability. What seemed unreachable is already in motion toward you, because my promises are not delayed. They are not denied. They are simply waiting on my perfect timing, and that time is now. I do not lie. I do not forget. I do not overlook my children. What I said I would do, I will do, not in part, but in full, because I am not a man who speaks just to make you feel better. I speak because my word creates what it declares. I have given angels charge over you. Even now, as you take in these words, heaven is arranging things behind the scenes. People are being positioned to bless you. Rooms are being prepared for your arrival. Opportunities are being stirred from places you didn't even know existed. This is what my favor looks like. This is what happens when my hand moves on your behalf. You will walk into situations where everything simply works. You will experience peace in places that used to shake you. You will feel loved in ways that heal old wounds. Comment 777 if you feel God is already working behind the scenes for you right now. My child, you were never meant to live beneath your calling. You were never created to survive only on scraps of joy and fragments of faith. You were designed for fullness. I am not the God of just enough. I am the God of overflow, the God who fills cups until they run over, the God who speaks to storms and calls the sun back out, the God who takes graves and turns them into gardens. And I am not done with you. I never was. What you thought was an ending was actually a preparation. What you thought was a loss was really a setup for greater restoration. I allowed the breaking because I knew it would shape your heart into something that could hold more of me. I allowed the silence because I knew it would teach you how to hear my whisper. I allowed the delay because I was saving the very best for now. And this now is not distant. It is not unreachable. It is not far off. It is here. It is beginning. It is unfolding even as your heart begins to hope again. So do not be afraid of what's next. Do not let fear steal this moment. I have already gone ahead of you. I have already mapped out the journey. I have already made the crooked places straight. I have already provided what you will need. There is no obstacle too great, no mountain too high, no valley too deep that my presence cannot go with you. I will never send you where I will not keep you. I will never lead you where I have not already secured your victory. The wealth I've prepared for you includes relationships that will bring healing instead of hurt, doors that open without striving, peace that remains even in the chaos, and strength that will carry you when your own fails. It includes restoration in your home, increase in your resources, light in your mind, and power in your voice. I am pouring it out, not because you begged, not because you earned it, but because I love you that much. You are worth it to me. You are my child, and I take care of my own. And yes, the world may laugh at your faith. They may not understand why you keep holding on, why you still trust, why you still praise. But I see it all. I honor it all. And I will reward it all. Those who mocked you will watch me bless you. Those who doubted you will witness my hand on your life. I will make it undeniable that I am your God and you are my beloved. This is not about deserving. This is not about how many times you got it wrong or how long you've been struggling. This is about the covenant I made with myself to never abandon you, to never leave you without comfort, to never forsake the one my spirit calls beloved. Even when you didn't feel like you belonged, even when the enemy tried to convince you that you were forgotten, I was standing right beside you with my hand on your life, writing your story in chapters of grace, mercy, and destiny. You were never lost. You were always mine. The secret wealth I speak of is not only the overflow of my goodness, it is also the fulfillment of every hidden promise I whispered when you were still in the dark. It is every quiet yes I gave when you were too broken to believe again. It is the reward for your resilience, the blessing for your obedience, and the outpouring for your faith that held on when everything in you wanted to let go. It's coming to you now. Not next year. Not someday. Now. Because what I have placed in motion cannot be stopped by doubt, delay, or fear. A 9-word script, verified by Harvard researchers and tested in multiple neuroscience labs, is helping everyday people attract unexpected money. No hustle, no financial coaching, just 30 seconds a day from your couch. Many are seeing cleared debts, surprise deposits, and complete peace of mind. But this information could be pulled offline at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted for good. You have carried shame for far too long. You've measured yourself against what the world calls success, forgetting that I do not weigh you by human scales. I do not look at your worth through the lens of your past. I do not limit your future to your failures. I see you through the blood of my Son. I see you redeemed. I see you holy. I see you righteous. I see you strong. I see you chosen. And because of that, there is nothing you've done that disqualifies you from receiving what I've prepared. You are about to walk into a season where things begin to make sense. What used to feel heavy will start to feel light. What used to confuse you will begin to fall into place. What used to hurt will begin to heal. Because I am not only pouring out blessings, I am also restoring your understanding. I am giving you new eyes to see how I've been with you all along. I am opening your ears to hear the truth over the lies you once believed. And as you begin to see me clearly, you will also begin to see yourself clearly. You are not who your pain said you were. You are not who they made you believe you were. You are who I say you are. Comment 10:10 if you believe God is showing you the truth about your identity. This inheritance is personal. This wealth is designed with your name on it. It is not general. It is not shared. It is not vague. I handpicked this portion for you because I knew exactly what you would need to make it through. I knew what would restore your joy, lift your confidence, and fuel your purpose. And I protected it with my word. Not one part of it has been lost. Every drop of favor, every ounce of peace, every bit of strength, every breakthrough, every door, I preserved it until now. This is the divine release. You will begin to feel lighter even before circumstances change because my spirit is breaking chains inside your mind. You will feel hope stirring again, not because everything is perfect, but because my presence is enough. When you begin to rest in my presence, everything around you begins to bow to my power. Your storm does not have authority over me. Your battles are not too big for me. Your lack is not beyond my provision. I am the source. I am the answer. I am the voice that silences fear. And I am speaking over you now, calling your spirit to rise, calling your life into alignment, calling your destiny into motion. You are not going back to how things used to be. You are not repeating old patterns. You are not stuck in cycles of brokenness. You are stepping out of survival and into supernatural favor. You are coming out of anxiety and into anointing. You are coming out of confusion and into clarity. Because I didn't create you to remain bound. I created you to walk in power. I created you to carry glory. I created you to reflect my heart in a world that is desperate for light. Do not let the past lie to you any longer. Do not let fear of failure stop your faith. Do not shrink when I'm calling you to step up. You have my spirit within you, and nothing formed against you will prosper. No weapon, no lie, no delay, no sabotage will cancel what I've declared. I've set your path. I've ordered your steps. I've assigned favor to your name. And nothing, not even your own doubt, can block what I've already made ready. This is why I need you to receive this word, not with hesitation, but with hunger. Let your spirit take it in. Let your heart rise to meet me. Let your faith speak louder than your fear. I am not offering you something that might happen. I am delivering what has already been written in eternity. It is yours. It always has been. And now, it's time for it to be seen in your life. Comment 15:15 if your heart is open to receive this holy release from heaven. The secret wealth I speak of is not hidden because I wanted to keep it from you, but because I was protecting it until you were ready to carry it with reverence. It is not a temporary gift. It is not something you can lose or drop or damage.